You follow the health playbook: gym membership, organic food, annual checkups, a desk job with good insurance. Yet middle-class Americans are trapped in a scam, dying earlier than both manual laborers and the wealthy, despite doing everything right. CDC data shows life expectancy is stagnating at 68 to 72, while the wealthy quietly outlive you by decades and working-class jobs defy the odds. This is a middle-class trap, a carefully engineered scam of marketing and policy that sells convenience and calls it health. Your gym membership and organic groceries are not the cure, they are part of the trap. Why is your successful life accelerating your decline, and what is the real trap hiding behind every so-called healthy choice? The uncomfortable truth starts now. Every morning starts with the same ritual. The alarm buzzes, coffee brews, and the treadmill hums for a brisk half-hour before the workday begins. Lunch is a salad from the organic aisle, maybe a protein bar for the afternoon slump, health insurance card tucked in the wallet, annual checkup scheduled, gym bag in the back seat. This is the middle-class playbook, a checklist designed to keep disaster at bay. But the numbers do not lie. Despite these routines, the average middle-class American is not gaining ground. Life expectancy has stalled, stuck in the low 80s at best, and for some, it is sliding backward. Ann Case and Angus Deaton labeled a wave of early deaths, deaths of despair, from suicide, overdose, and chronic disease, hitting hardest among people who follow the script the closest. There is a sense of safety in these habits, but the results tell another story. The gym membership, the organic groceries, the health insurance, none of it is delivering the promised protection. Instead, a quiet stagnation sets in. The working class faces obvious dangers: injury, exposure, acute stress. The wealthy buy extra years with private doctors and custom diets. The middle class, armed with Fitbits and kale, is left in a holding pattern, doing everything right, yet watching the finish line creep closer. This is class warfare. This is the health trap that no one warns you about. The harder you try to check every box, the more invisible the risk becomes. The middle-class lifestyle is a trap and a scam, marketed as safety, sold as certainty. Your routines become the very mechanism of decline. The gym sessions, the packaged healthy products, the insurance that waits until disease appears, all are part of the scam that keeps you occupied while your health drifts. Admit it or not, if you do not see this, you will keep buying into the same trap. Stress is the middle-class poison nobody wants to talk about. Desk jobs, mortgage payments, performance reviews, these are not just annoyances, they are biochemical triggers. In 2022, researchers at Harvard measured stress hormones in workers across income and job types. The result was stark. White-collar professionals had cortisol levels 35% higher than manual laborers. This is not a minor difference. Chronic cortisol floods your system, storing fat around your organs, breaking down muscle, and weakening your immune defenses. It is the silent hand behind that stubborn belly fat, the unexplained exhaustion, and the colds that never seem to end. This is a middle-class trap. It is a scam wrapped in responsibility. Middle-class stress is not the kind that spikes and disappears. It is a slow drip. Emails at midnight, the pressure to keep up with rising costs, the fear of slipping backward. This constant background noise keeps cortisol elevated for years, and it accelerates aging at the cellular level. The working class faces bursts of acute stress, danger on the job, bills coming due, but physical work and clear boundaries mean those stress spikes actually end. For the middle class, the trap is invisible. You are not just tired, your body is breaking down from the inside. This is not about willpower or attitude, it is about biology. Chronic stress changes how your body stores fat, how it regulates blood sugar, how it repairs itself. It sets you up for diabetes, heart disease, and early death, all while you are checking off every box on the so-called healthy lifestyle list. The health industry has built a scam around those boxes. Gym membership, organic groceries, good insurance, they become a comfort that hides the real problem. That comfort is the middle-class trap that keeps you earning and spending while your biology pays the price a little more every year. Call it what it is. A trap that profits from your fear. The middle-class life was optimized for productivity, not longevity. The choices marketed to you as cautious and responsible are often a performance, and the performance is the product. You can keep buying the illusion, or you can face the biology and the data. Walk down any middle-class grocery aisle and you will find a trap disguised as progress. Shelves overflow with protein bars, low-fat yogurts, and boxes stamped with heart-shaped labels. The food industry knows exactly who is buying: professionals who want to eat better, live longer, and avoid the fate they saw in their parents' generation. But behind every health claim is a commercial scam. Since the 1960s, seed oil consumption in America has not just crept up, it has exploded, multiplying more than fourfold as vegetable oils replaced butter and lard in nearly every packaged food. Soybean, canola, sunflower are now the backbone of middle-class pantries, thanks to decades of marketing that paints them as the secret to a healthy heart. But the numbers tell a different story. Middle-income shoppers spend up to 30% more on health-labeled processed foods than those with lower incomes, chasing the illusion of wellness with every swipe of the card. The working class sticks to basics: rice, beans, eggs, and meat, while the wealthy skip the grocery store entirely and hire chefs to prepare real food from scratch. Meanwhile, the middle class is caught in a status anxiety trap, buying the latest superfood snack, trusting the organic label, and believing that a $6 bottle of avocado oil will buy them another decade. This pattern is a clear market-driven scam. The result is chronic inflammation, metabolic dysfunction, and a body primed for disease. The scam works because it preys on fear and aspiration, selling solutions that are, in reality, just another layer of risk. The more you try to eat what you think is right, the deeper you sink into the food industry trap. Wake up to the truth, or keep shopping for answers that are actually making you sicker. A gym membership is the middle-class badge of honor. 3 sessions a week, sweat dripping, heart pounding, selfies snapped for proof. But the harsh reality is that 45 minutes on the elliptical does not erase 10 hours hunched at a desk. The Mayo Clinic 2023 research makes it clear: 3 hours of exercise a week cannot undo the damage of 50 hours of sitting. Sedentarism is not just a bad habit, it is a metabolic time bomb. While the treadmill crowd logs steps in bursts, their bodies spend most of the day in idle mode, burning almost nothing. Meanwhile, manual laborers, those same workers the middle class is taught to pity, are moving for 6 to 8 hours every day. Their secret weapon is NEAT, which stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That is, every box lifted, ladder climbed, sidewalk shoveled. It adds up to an extra 800 to 1,200 calories burned daily, not from workouts, but from life itself. The desk job, once a sign of progress, has become a health trap. The gym routine is a scam if the rest of your day is spent sitting still. The real advantage belongs to those who never stop moving. Middle-class health insurance is a trap disguised as security. Every month, $800 or more vanishes from your bank account, supposedly buying peace of mind. But what does that premium actually get you? A rushed annual checkup, a handful of basic labs, and a pat on the back if your cholesterol is not sky high. The real killers, chronic inflammation, micronutrient deficiencies, and silent arterial plaque, are never even tested. Insurance will not cover a coronary calcium scan, a DEXA body composition scan, or a hormone panel unless you are already sick. You pay for the privilege of being ignored until it is too late. This middle-class trap lets insurers bill you for security while they leave the markers that matter off the record. Meanwhile, the wealthy sidestep this scam entirely. Concierge medicine is not cheap, but it is brutally effective. $5,000 a year buys a menu of advanced tests: CRP for inflammation, full hormone mapping, genetic risk profiles, and metabolic panels that actually predict disease before it strikes. The difference is night and day. The middle class is locked into a system designed to treat illness, not prevent it. The longer you play by these rules, the more you guarantee the outcome. You will find out you are sick only after the window for prevention has slammed shut. This is a scam that costs you years of life, and it is a trap that sells you peace of mind while stealing your future. The numbers for 2024 draw a hard line between classes. The National Council on Aging and Opportunity Insights datasets confirm it. The wealthy keep pulling ahead, now averaging 85 to 90 years, while the middle class is stuck, barely reaching 80. For the working class, life expectancy remains flat or even dips lower in many counties. But the real story is the growing chasm between those who can buy health and those who cannot. The middle class is squeezed from both sides, and that squeeze is a trap. This is not genetics or bad luck. Every system people trust has become a trap. Desk jobs promise stability and deliver chronic disease. Health insurance pays for treatment, not prevention, and it misses the markers that matter. So-called healthy foods are a scam that pad corporate profits, not lifespans. The 2024 data does not offer hope for a turnaround. It shows the gap is widening, not closing. The verdict is brutal. In America, your class is your death sentence, and the middle class is losing ground with every passing year. This trap and this scam are not accidental. They are systemic. Are you willing to admit your life has been optimized for productivity and not for longevity? Right now, middle-class Americans face a health trap engineered by profit and convenience, one that data shows is shaving years off their lives. This trap is a calculated scam designed to sell comfort and keep you busy, not healthy. As life expectancy gaps widen every year, the real scam is hiding in plain sight. The middle-class trap is built on gym memberships, organic packaging, seed oils marketed as healthy, and insurance that pays for sickness, not prevention. That scam costs people years. The cost of comfort is time you cannot buy back. Your move.